Manchester United target Benjamin Pavard has his heart set on a transfer to Inter Milan, the Italian club's CEO, Beppe Marotta, claims. Pavard, 27, has been linked with both the Red Devils and Arsenal after the France international defender, who's able to play as a right back and centrally, was made surplus to requirements by Bayern Munich. Inter chief Marotta is quoted by Corriere dello Sport as saying, "The will of the player is certainly important. The player has expressed his desire to come with us and it is a lot. Bayern is very rich, it is difficult to give up its elements of greater quality and depth." Manchester United face competition from Bayern Munich and Saudi Pro League side Al Ahly in their pursuit of Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Marco Verratti. That's according to L'Equipe, as cited by GFFN, who claimed that United boss Erik ten Hag has greenlit a move for Verratti, 30, whose time in Paris appears to be up. PSG are willing to sell the Italy international, despite handing a new long-term contract only 9 months ago. That's because new manager Luis Enrique doesn't view Verratti as part of his plans, leaving him out of the squad for PSG's opening 2 league games. Manchester United are expected to provide an update on Mason Greenwood early this week, and The Athletic report that it could be as soon as today. The 21-year-old remains suspended by the club, whose internal investigation is close to being concluded after charges of rape, engaging in controlling and coercive behavior, and assault occasioning actual bodily harm were dropped by the Crown Prosecution Service in February. Last week, it emerged that United had been planning to reintegrate Greenwood into the first-team squad, but public backlash means that they're now likely to make a U-turn. Manchester United and Liverpool are embroiled in a tug-of-war for Bayern Munich midfielder Ryan Gravenberch. The two Northwest Giants have tabled contract offers to the 21-year-old former Ajax star after being told that Gravenberch is planning to hold showdown talks with Bayern about his future under Thomas Tuchel. The German champions value him at around £22 million. But a more likely compromise would be for Gravenberch to be sent out on loan for the season. Bayern told the Dutchman they did not want to lose him when United and Liverpool made inquiries earlier this summer, and the player opted to stay. Bruno Fernandes has opened up the possibility of playing Brazil later in his career when he decides to leave Manchester United. Fernandes was handed the club captaincy at Old Trafford this summer by United boss Erik ten Hag and succeeds Harry Maguire, who captained the team for 3.5 years. The Portuguese playmaker has starred for the Red Devils since his January 2020 switch from Sporting. However, he has now discussed his own long-term future plans and, perhaps surprisingly, refused to rule out a future move to playing in South America. He specifically responded to playing football in Brazil, a nation which shares his native Portuguese language. Axel Tuanzebe has agreed to link up with Premier League new boys Luton Town after leaving Manchester United earlier this summer. The 25-year-old came through the academy ranks at Old Trafford but opted to leave the club after the expiry of his contract at the end of the 2022-23 campaign, sparking a scramble for his services. Tuanzebe had a host of offers on the table, including lucrative proposals from the Saudi Pro League and Turkish Super League clubs. However, the centre-half is hoping to remain in England and will shortly link up with the Hatters, who were promoted via the Championship playoffs last season, in a bid to win a deal. Manchester United look set to miss out on Sofyan Amrabat to arch enemies Liverpool. Spanish publication National report that Liverpool are very close to sealing a deal with Fiorentina for their 26-year-old midfielder. United have targeted Amrabat this summer but not yet made a bid, with the Moroccan valued at £30 million. West Ham first-team coach Kevin Nolan has suggested the club will offer a contract to free agent Jesse Lingard. Lingard was released by Nottingham Forest at the end of June following one season at the City Ground. The former England international starred for the Hammers during a loan spell in the second half of the 2020-21 campaign, when he scored 9 goals in 16 appearances. That purple patch almost helped propel the East London side into a Champions League qualification spot that campaign, while it was anticipated he would join on a permanent deal from Manchester United, where his contract was due to expire the following year. Alan Shearer doesn't believe Manchester United should have been awarded a penalty for handball against Tottenham Hotspur. United felt they should have had a spot kick in the first half when Alejandro Garnacho's shot struck the outstretched arm of Christian Romero. Referee Michael Oliver waved the appeals away and there was no VAR intervention to overturn the decision. Erik ten Hag and Bruno Fernandes both felt United should have been awarded a penalty but Shearer disagreed. He did, however, concede that there has been little consistency in the awarding of handball decisions. United will reportedly explore a deal to sign Odyssey's Vlachodimos this month. The Mail claims United are interested in Benfica's 29-year-old Greek goalkeeper as they look to sign an established backup option to Andre Onana. Manchester United women's goalkeeper Mary Earps was forced to pick herself off the floor to claim the World Cup Golden Glove after England were beaten 1-0 by Spain in the final on Sunday. The Lionesses suffered heartbreak in Sydney as Olga Carmona's 29th-minute effort proved decisive, ending hopes of first World Cup since 1966. Earps was once again outstanding, keeping hopes alive with a brilliant second-half penalty save. Unfortunately, Spain were able to hold on despite the missed spot kick and Earps fell to the ground after more than 14 minutes of extra time and the full-time whistle. The Red shot-stopper cut a devastated figure and was consoled by her international teammates. According to the Sunday Mirror, Manchester United's Anthony Martial is on the shortlist of several Saudi Pro League clubs with a move still on the cards this summer. The Frenchman is on the fringes of Erik ten Hag's side and reports have indicated that the Red Devils are open to letting Martial leave. However, while West Ham have been interested in a move, they're yet to submit a formal offer although they continue to keep an eye on proceedings. Furthermore, the Sunday Mirror has reported that Al Hilal had initially been leading the pursuit but have stepped out having signed Alexander Mitrovic. However, other Saudi Pro League teams have emerged as contenders for Martial's signature, although formal approaches are yet to materialize. Fiorentina give exciting Sofyan Amrabat transfer update. Fiorentina chief Joe Barone has confirmed the Italian club will not stop Sofyan Amrabat from leaving the club ahead of the window closing next week. "We are always ready for other entries and exits," said Barone, as quoted by Labaro Viola. "If there's someone who isn't happy, we can satisfy him between now and the end of the transfer window." For more news like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.